Goddess speed.
You know, they always say goddess speed. Why not goddess slow? Maybe some days she just doesn't want to speed.
I know I very rarely want to speed.
I know, right?
I spend most of my day job speeding. I would like to take it slow, please. Oh, that's right. Last time we got the DQ8 characters.
Yes, we got Yangus and Jessica.
Dear Enix, please port those to Switch. Can't X buy.
Yes, please.
Again, like, 8 of the mainline games, aside from 10, 8 is the one I know the least about.
Same. The most I know is from the book you got me.
Okay. You automatically know more than I do, then.
The most I really know is, like, there's a character there who's a princess, and she gets turned into a horse.
Horse.
Well, yeah, last time we were here, we were dealing with dwarves.
Oh, yeah. Were dwarves a thing in other games? Yeah, I guess... Yeah, they show up in 5. That's right.
Yeah.
During the whole thing with the fairies as babies, yeah.
Yeah. Lolly ho.
I recognize this song. Is it from like... Is it from like
the
9?
Tree. Oh, thanks for... Oh, great, of course it's a mimic right in front.
Jerk.
Bad mimic, bad. Go to horny box jail.
We have recruited a mimic.
Oh boy! Okay, we need to get by the frickin' route, because there's apparently a huge amount of groups here. And a bunch of hands. Okay, let's see what Skelly we get this time. We get... Where'd you go? Spinelli.
Spinelli.
Don't let me down.
I feel like I went to college with somebody named Spinelli.
And that one is Scapula.
I have those.
Okay.
And now we got a hand called Grubby.
Grubby.
Okay.
And what's this one? You are... Aussie. I will smack you with this. Also, I should probably get back over there because there's enemies.
We have more jerks.
So many more jerks. Whoop.
Don't let me down.
Go, Swampy. Oh, Golem. Maybe we can get a Teetotum.
Teetotum is our hero.
Oh, hello, Brett.
Oh, it's Brit! Hi, Brit! I had to go through my windows to see who you were talking to, and it's Brit!
Yes.
Hello, we're doing Dragon Quest Heroes! It's the adventure of Poe Titties!
Yes.
We're glad you're here.
Yes.
But yes, if you're not familiar with this game, it takes a whole mess of Dragon Quest characters and mashes them together and then Dynasty Warriors them.
Yes.
Our current party consists of Poe Titties, who is original to this game, Yangus and Jessica from Dragon Quest VIII, and Elena from Dragon Quest IV, who casts Fist.
So I have a feeling we're gonna end up losing this particular one because the Yggdrasil root is getting his butt handed to him.
Friggin' tree, why can't you take care of yourself?
I know. Be more like Pico from Breath of Fire
Or
3.
like Groot.
Yeah.
I was telling Ginny and Tony about Groot in D&D today. Basically, it was my argument for why I should either never be a wild magic sorcerer, or why I should exclusively be a wild magic sorcerer.
Ooh. I get a troll!
We have a cave troll.
His name is Gruffly.
That is certainly a name.
But it's not like Stubby.
To be fair, what name is like Stubby?
True.
You do have a Groot. He hides in your Christmas trees when you have them.
Wait, what's your name? Vice Cube.
we have the rapper Vice Cube.
Imagine if a golem tried to rap.
I mean, have you seen Lep in the Hood?
No.
Okay, we need to find a copy of that for movie night, for reasons. That movie is awful, by the way, but it's the best kind of awful. I can't remember which Leprechaun movie it is, but Warwick Davis as a leprechaun rapping is a thing that happens in it. Lep in the Hood, and I'm here to do no good. Lep in the Hood, here to do
Spire.
no good. Hello! So, one of the things that happened as of today is I got myself a copy of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I realized the internet is a thing, and I didn't really need to buy a copy. It just makes things more convenient. And I have an important question for all of you D&D folks out there. Why did no one tell me that giant-ass fish is a legitimate warlock patron? Why am I only finding this out now? I could have had a fish lock this entire time, but nobody told me. I am absolutely going to roll up a Warlock of the Fathomless, and I am headcanoning its Eldritch Blast as it just summons a really smelly fish that it just launches.
Well, time to try again.
That one might have had Jennifer Aniston in it. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen Left in the Hood. It was back when FearNet was still a thing. Courage used to have FearNet in his apartment, and we would watch a lot of really crappy movies whenever I visited him.
But they were always better than Dragon Hunters.
Dragon Hunters! That movie was made of cat drugs.
Yes, it was. Jim Bob Dragon.
Jim Bob Dragon! Farting Dragon.
Yep. Silly Dragon.
Like, I'm wondering if the names made more sense, because, like, it was a franchise that was originally created in France. I'm wondering if the French names make more sense, and they just didn't carry over well into English?
Maybe? Also, Rocket and Jane are hanging out and say hi.
Oh! Hi, Rocket. Hi, Jane. Meow. Yeah, Brit's cats are, Lady Jane, Rocket, Groot, and then, Moxie the dog. Am I missing anyone?
Help me out here.
The last time I was visiting Brit, which was like 10 years ago, last time I was in Virginia, well no, second to last time I was in Virginia, because I went to Courage's wedding after that. There was a morning where, like, I just wound up reading to the cats. They seem to enjoy it.
Aw.
Oh right, you have Mouse! You have Mouse.
The only mouse I'm used to is the one from Save a Fox, who sadly is no longer with us.
Yeah, Mouse the dog is named for a thing from the Dresden Files.
Okay.
In like book 6 or 7, Harry Dresden rescues Tiny Pupper. One book later, it is giant mammoth dog.
Lemmy and... what does it say? Cementi, I think it says.
Samantha, okay.
Did we find Sam Garbage Can then?
We found Sam Garbage Can. Actually, I remember from the Flintstones, the live-action Flintstones movie,
Which one? There's 2 of them.
the first one,
Okay.
the one with John Goodman and Rick Moranis. I remember, like, the movie ends with the bad guys getting encased in some new substance, and Mr. Slate comes out and he's like, "This stuff is great! We can use it for construction! I should name it after my niece, Concretia!"
Yes.
I remember there was one day where I was at work, and you made a deep dive of Flintstones lore. And there is some crazy shit in there.
Yeah. Like the fact that Barney and Fred are old wartime buddies.
Yeah, we don't know what war, they were just in the army together.
Yeah. Also that Mr. Slate is Barney's uncle.
Yeah, and like... that.
Don't let me down.
Like, if you go deep enough into the Flintstones lore, shit gets weird.
Just a bit. Or, you know, the fact that they somehow have modern-day cigarettes.
Yep.
Here we go!
Shining Finger! It's like... Star and I are from that era where... And also Cherry Bomb, Brit.
Yep.
Are from that era where, like... They were trying to make the Jetsons and the Flintstones make a comeback, and, like, a whole bunch of other Hanna-Barbera things. So, like, I remember, like, the Flintstones Babies show, or whatever the hell it was called. I remember Yo
The
Yogi.
Flintstone Kids, yeah.
I remember a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
Hell, I'm pretty sure the Jetsons movie was the first movie I saw in theaters. I don't think it was the first movie I saw, because, like, the first movie I remember is Spaceballs.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
I misheard that as Brussels sprouts.
That's what I thought she said, too.
I shall kill you with the power of vegetables.
I mean, I know plenty of people who hate Brussels sprouts. Of course, that's largely because everybody on the planet cooks them wrong, but,
Yeah.
If your method for cooking Brussels sprouts involves submerging them in a pot of water, you are doing it horribly wrong. You should be doing literally anything else. Same goes for broccoli, actually.
No,
yeah,
you probably read that right, Spire.
Yep, we normally name Dragon Quest characters Potato.
Yep.
Po Titties, but because this isn't a mainline Dragon Quest game, Po Titties was kind of our compromise.
Yeah.
And the other character we have is Bro Titties.
Yep.
Which reminds me, like, when is Surat's... Like, I think Surat's Dragon Quest 2 LP is gonna be going up soon. I'm excited for that, because, like, I remember the game, but not real well. I know we had a lot of fun talking about it while he was in the process of recording it.
Yes.
But yeah, Wilma's maiden name is Slag Hoople, because of course it is.
Yep.
And I vividly remember an episode of The Simpsons where, oh, Fred's rich uncle died! And he left Fred his fortune. Oh, he's eccentric? No, he's a kook! And, like, the stipulation was, you have to spend a night in my haunted house. And it turns out that Fred's uncle wasn't actually dead, and he was just trolling everybody.
Yeah, which is ironic considering, you know, Wilma came from money.
Yeah. And her family absolutely hates Fred.
Yep. Because they know she could do better.
Mm-hmm. You saying that brings to mind an episode of Megas XLR, which I'm pretty sure you never watched. I ain't the bad guy! I may not be the best guy, but I sure ain't no bad guy!
I mean, to be fair, that's also kind of the same thing with Homer Simpson. Marge's family don't like him.
Homer has gotten worse and worse as the years... I mean, granted, I haven't watched The Simpsons in, like, more than a decade, but, like, as the show has gone on, he has become a more horrible human being.
Yeah.
Same is true of Family Guy, now that I think about it.
Yeah, well. Oh, hello. There's a Puckle.
Puckle! Here, Puckle, Puckle, Puckle.
Oh, there's two Puckles!
2 Puckles! This is the best timeline. Did you finish going back through the Dragon Quest V LP?
I only got up to a certain point.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, you were doing you were doing that when you were doing other things too. So.
Yes, I was in the midst of doing work.
Yeah, everybody on the planet's favorite Dragon Quest game pretty much is 5, and I don't blame them. 5 tells a fantastic story. I feel like 11 is as good, if not better. And I'm really fond of 4. I also remember the Flintstones Meet the Jetsons. That was a movie that certainly existed.
Indeed.
This ends right now. Giga Slash!
Get out of here, troll.
Help me out here.
Between this and Fire Emblem Heroes, we're just eventually going to get you all of the Dynasty Warriors spin-off games.
Hey, you never know.
You wind up with one of the Gundam games, you're like, I don't even know Gundam!
All I know is just what you've shown me.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure the Gundam Dynasty Warriors games, like, combine things that should absolutely not be combined. Because there are, like, 9 alternate Gundam universes now or something.
Darn you, troll, stop staggering me.
Trolls.
Blah, 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 blah.
Help me out here.
Macabre. That's a good name for a skeleton.
Yep.
And Puckle is doing his best, murdering everything.
Go, Puckle, go!
Yes, it says his name is Lynx, but it's Puckle.
Lynx, what is this, Chrono Cross? For those of you who don't get that reference, Lynx is a major antagonist in the Chrono Cross games. You urgently needed to know this because I reference Chrono Cross constantly in these streams, apparently.
I mean, they're both square.
Mostly to make Surat suffer.
But Surat's not here at the moment.
He'll suffer for later. Next year for Summer of Square, we may just have to do Chrono Cross.
Yeah,
just
maybe.
so people will finally know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. Also, Dork wants in on that, so...
That is true, she absolutely does. Granted, our final Summer of Square contest will result in people being in Final Fantasy 1, so...
Yeah.
We have no idea when we're doing that yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yep.
1-0 to us.
I can't imagine that taking terribly long, but what do I know?
True. I mean, there were ones where we were like, oh, this is gonna take us forever. This didn't take us as long as we thought it would.
Yeah. Like, both Breath of Fire games were done much faster than we expected.
Yep.
Which, given that, like, Breath of Fire 3 and Breath of Fire 4 are some of our favorite video games of all time, you should go back and watch those streams on Star's YouTube channel.
Yes. You can watch Lantern get very, very interested in corned beef hash.
That was the most random-ass craving.
I know.
I'm gonna laugh if that comes up at work in the near future.
As long as we win, that's all that matters.
In case you couldn't tell, even in her own game, Jessica is Little Miss Fanservice.
Just a bit.
Akira Toriyama did the art for this game and was definitely, like, a contributing writer. Can you tell? Or for this franchise, rather.
Yeah. Wow, everybody leveled up.
I know in some of the other games, the Royal Soil can be used for some awesome item crafting. I do not remember what it can be used for.
Sure, let's up your crackle. I don't think I can add any more to you, so... Alright, let's see, what can we do for you? Let's up your defense a little. Since you're our beefcake, essentially. Let's see here. Nope, okay, I need 16 for that. Let's see. Make the king stronger, even though I'm not using you. Okay, I don't have enough skill points for you.
Like I know that this is kind of a filler stream, but like, it's a good game for us to do in between things.
Yeah.
And it may not be a bad idea to like level up some of our less main people in side areas.
Yeah, I'll probably do that more off screen.
Mm-hmm.
You get nothing, Terry. You get nothing, Terry.
You lose. Good day, sir. Good day.
Let's see, do we get any more new quests? No. Okay. Because I did a bunch of side quests off screen. Also, I'm gonna save just in case, because this game does have a bad habit of crashing in the midst of boss battles.
Yeah, like Star was looking this up the other day after the troubles with the last DQ Hero stream, and it turns out like the PC port is just bad about randomly crashing.
Mm-hmm. And there's
nobody knows why.
Yeah, and it's basically, I guess they did not port it well between console to PC, so some people, like, on laptops and such, can't even run the game. That's how bad it can get. So we're kind of fortunate that most we have to deal with is just occasionally a boss will maybe crash the game.
Oh god! Fallen is missing!
And yep, a save system implemented through religion.
This don't look too clever.
In Dragon Quest 4 through 6, God is literally a dragon. In Dragon Quest 5, you get a piggyback ride from him. It's amazing.
Okay, but this should make you happy.
Speaking of Dragon Quest 5...
He ain't about to let us get got after all we've been through.
And neither am I. We have someone special to be getting back to after all.
Wait, he's got to decide which one we're marrying.
That's what we're going with for their motivation.
Yep.
Those two look like
one of us is going to marry this bastard, so we have to stay alive.
Not against numbers like that.
Then we must come to the aid of these damsels in distress.
I think they're good, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Also, who's this kid?
What the? Who the hell are you?
What?
We'll tell you later. Just follow us. We're gonna get you out of here.
So, a big part of Dragon Quest V, this is Mira and Nero. I mean,
Bianca
sorry,
and Mira.
wrong game, wrong characters.
Yep.
Bianca and Nira from Dragon Quest V. A big part of that game is
Who did you
the
say
main
you were
character of that game gets married.
I'm the daughter of the former
These are
I was out looking for my
Bianca
father
and Nira are the
when
two
I
original characters you
bumped
chose
into
between
someone's
for getting
house.
married.
Thought I
In the
was done
DS
for.
remakes, they added a third one,
Oh,
Deborah,
please
who
don't
is
appear out of nowhere
awesome.
and rescue me.
But these are the two that like
Bianca.
everybody thinks about when they think about Dragon Quest V.
And this here's Nara.
Nira's the squishier
We're
mage
from a
of the
town
two.
called Mostro
Yep.
Mostro Ferrato?
Also, I guess
Yet
that
another unfamiliar name.
I guess that little girl is
Does that mean
actually a
these two
dwarf
from a-
because she said she's got a
Okay.
betrothed.
Much like Elena, Kirill, and the others, these would appear to be visitors from another world.
Elena, Carol, and those guys we don't care
I
about.
had wondered about that. This place, It doesn't look
So
like
so
anyone
Nira
has
is
ever
like
been in
the
our world.
daughter,
And
adopted
you've been
daughter
almost everywhere.
of like a rich nobleman.
Anyway,
Bianca is the
you
daughter of an innkeeper. She had
Adopted
a little bit
daughter.
more rough and tumble.
This most marvelous
Yeah, adopted
of
daughter,
films.
yeah.
The monsters of this world,
Bianca
hitherto
had a
our
little
faithful
bit more of a
friends
rough and
allies,
tumble
have
existence,
taken
and
leave of
in
their
fact,
senses,
early on
having
in
attacked
Dragon Quest
humans
V, when you're
left and right.
children, you go on an
Band of
adventure with her,
brave adventurers
where you battle
would put an
ghosts,
end
whereas
to this
Nira
woeful
is
state of
more
affairs.
proper, dainty
So
woman.
the monsters have forgotten how to behave.
The
have
way
they?
that the original Dragon
Maybe
Quest
we
V
can
was
remind them.
designed,
Is there
like,
something we could show
it
them to make them
almost
snap out of
pushes
it?
you
Come
towards
on.
Bianca.
You really think
The
it's gonna be
remakes
that
do a
easy?
better job of, like, oh, it makes sense for you to pick
Never mind
Nira.
that. For the moment,
It makes
we need
no
to
sense
play
for you to
safe.
pick Deborah, but it's
And we need to
hilarious
find
when
the
you do,
foreman
so
and
hey.
his daughter's fiance while we're at it.
in that case,
Also, they
you
didn't
simply
really
must let us help you.
defeat any ghosts so
I
much
can't
as
imagine
just
what poor
put a
Beryl
couple
is
to
going
rest.
Yeah.
Cruelly separated.
Well,
from
there was
her
like a
family.
skeleton monster or something.
They were
So it seems we have
skeletons!
need of an official
Oh,
search and
right!
rescue strategy.
The LP made fun of that,
First,
now I
we must
remember.
identify the town's key zones. Next, we must clear
Store's
said
gone
zones
through
of
that
enemy
LP more
contact.
recently than
Only
I
when
have.
the town is secure
Don't
can
be
we-
brief, do you? Basically, we need to get rid of all the monsters as quickly as possible. And find the foreman and Beryl's fiance, right?
You two are close as anything, aren't you? Didn't half sweet watching you bicker like that.
Seriously.
Why is
We've
Bianca
just known each other a long
Cornish?
time is all, right?
I thought she was
So are
Scottish.
friends. It's often the way. Or at least, that's what I'm told.
I like the voices they used in our story more.
Let's get going, shall we? We got us a dad and a fiance to find.
We do.
That just sounds
that
Irish.
that is absolutely a Cornish accent.
Well, she does have hair like corn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good! Escort mission!
Get rid of these
Yay!
monsters.
Just what we always wanted.
Just like Grandma used to make.
Thank you so much. I don't know how I can ever repay you for doing this.
Nira's accent almost sounds Welsh to me.
Well, maybe she was hanging out with Dr. Agam.
A day's work for the king of the world.
Raven's gonna watch this after the fact, and in the comments, he's going to be like, "Let me tell you why everything Lantern's saying about accents is complete and utter bullshit." Like, I'm imagining that meme where Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddie is bursting through the wall.
Okay, so looks like Nira's basically sticking by the little dwarf girl. And Bianca.
Yep, in this game, Bianca does both things, which I don't think she does in Dragon Quest V.
I was gonna say, I thought she was more a magic user.
Yeah, depending on the version, this is gonna be me diving into mechanics of DQ5, and different versions. Like, in the original version of DQ5, Nira only maxes out at, like, level 10, is squishier, and in general is just a worse choice for bride and party member. And Bianca levels up higher than that. The trade-off is Nira gets you some awesome equipment. Anyway, when they remade the games and added a third bride, basically Nira, they made it so that all of them could level up well. Yay. Nira is the squishiest and magiciest of them. Deborah is the chonkiest, least magic-y of them. And Bianca is kinda in the middle.
Yeah. Oh my god,
And again,
they
they-
named him Claptrap!
See, I think of Claptrap and I think of a thing from Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I just think of the annoying little robot in Borderlands.
I've never played Borderlands, so...
I haven't either, but I know Claptrap.
Puckle.
Puckle, come on, we gotta get you up on our side. Even though I know once we get Bianca, she can summon Puckle for her limit break, essentially.
Sweet.
Yes. There we go. That one was called Lionel. Nope, you're still Puckle.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. By the way, can I ask why you both being so kind to me?
Because they're both lovely, lovely people.
Yes.
Two of us are also
And apparently are so tough that they can continue to be in battle even when 9 months pregnant.
I love how the LP makes fun of that. So in
You're both getting married.
the reason that getting married is a big plot point in Dragon Quest V, and they make it so you choose bride, is that later in the game you have children, who are also a huge plot point. And the funny thing is, like, you're adventuring along, and like, you're going back to the home kingdom that you do not remember. And you're most of the way there. You're going over the mountains, and like, you're almost to the kingdom, and suddenly whichever spouse you chose, like, is having a sudden attack of mystery illness, and you go to this house to rest, and you find out, oh, she's like 9 months pregnant, and it's like, Hero! How the hell did you not notice this?
I mean, some women can hide it pretty well.
I mean, that's true. One of my coworkers who was due, like, in 3 weeks, only started showing, like, a month ago. She's like built like me. There's not a lot of places you can be hiding that, so to speak.
Turns out she's hiding her baby in a toaster. I don't know why I said toaster. That's the first thing that came to mind for some reason.
Toast.
She's hiding in Balrog.
That's soap. That is soap.
Toaster.
Soap.
Toaster.
Soap.
Toaster.
Soap.
Toaster.
For people who are wondering what the hell we're talking about, a couple months back we did Cave Story. I was surprised how fun that stream series wound up being.
Yeah.
Granted, it had been like 10 years since I'd played Cave Story, so I didn't remember it well, but
Yeah.
then again, I remembered it better than I was expecting to, so hey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are ridiculous accents in this game, and so
Toaster.
especially since like the DS remakes came out, so like when the DS remakes of Dragon Quest IV came out, like they made one entire group Russian, they made one set of characters Romani, one character is Scottish, another character is Irish. Dragon Quest loves its wacky accents. DQ11 even has like all of the people from Potato's hometown are Scottish, I think.
Yeah, or Welsh of some kind, I think. And then like Eric has some kind of like accent.
Scandinavian.
Yeah, and then Rab is Scottish.
Jade and Shonky McChonkerson are both just very British.
Yep.
Delvando is Spanish and fantastically gay.
Yep.
Heart attack when I showed up in this world all of a sudden.
The twins are very British in that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've never played DQ11, actually, if you've never played a DQ game at all, I can thoroughly recommend 11. It is honestly not a bad starting place.
Oh yeah.
And it's the easiest one to find. So
Yeah.
hey.
And we've been enjoying it on our times off for that date night.
We are now significantly farther in your file than we are in mine.
Yeah.
What?
Mira, are you summoning soap bubbles?
That is actually like one of her abilities. She has some bubble ability, and like once you figure out how it works, it's apparently a major game breaker.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
One of the things we've learned in the course of the time we've been dating, apparently Dragon Quest is like one of my favorite video game franchises. I did not know this about myself.
Then
Like,
I also
I-
introduced you to the world of Spyro and Ghost Trick.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I knew Dragon Quest before I started dating you, but like
Yeah.
just in the course of us dating and me introducing you to it, it's like, oh, I actually know a lot about this series and really like it, and know more about it than Final Fantasy. Wait, when the hell did this happen? Because, and I know I've mentioned this in other streams and in other game series, like, while Final Fantasy is the RPG series that got big worldwide, Dragon Quest came first, and it's also like way bigger in Japan. It's like the most popular game franchise in Japan.
It's starting to get a bit more interest in the Western audience too, especially with the 11.
Yeah. Like 8 and 11 are the two popular ones out here.
This ends right now.
We could potentially stream or LP7 at some point, because I sent you my copy of it.
Yeah.
The thing is, that game's big.
Yeah, that would probably
that
take
game's-
us. That would take us some years, I think, to finish. We would have
Yeah.
to do something
Like-
in between while doing it.
Yeah, I think we'd have to do that as an LP, and I think it would run longer than the Octopath LP is gonna run us.
Yeah, probably.
Because we're up to what, like part 80 something in the Octopath LP on Surat's channel?
I forget how much.
Granted, we're a good, solid chunk of the way through the game, but I know there's a whole ton of stuff we haven't done yet.
Yeah. Troll go boom.
Elena, you are hilarious. Like every character in Dragon Quest IV is the best character. Like even the sisters, who were like the comparatively boring party members, because their motivation is, "Rah, our father's been killed, we must avenge him." They're pretty funny, because like one of them is an inveterate drunken gambler. Like a big part of that game is they kind of do the Mother 3 thing, where you do a chapter as each character, but like your money doesn't carry over each chapter. And the way they justify that when you meet up with the sisters again in the game is, why don't you have your money from chapter 4? Oh, she gambled it all. God damn it.
Here we go!
And while Akira Toriyama can only do 6 stages, I do legit enjoy the character designs from Dragon Quest.
Yeah. He definitely puts more into the monster designs.
Yeah.
This ends right
Kind of makes you wish that there were more monsters in Dragon Ball.
Just a bit.
Giga Slash!
In the rest of the world, Akira Toriyama is the Dragon Ball guy.
Yep.
In Japan, oh hey, he's the art director for the Dragon Quest franchise.
Yep. And he also, did the art for Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why it was called the Dream Team, because, like, Yuji Horii from Dragon Quest, Sakaguchi from Final Fantasy, and Akira Toriyama teamed up.
Oh, somebody did
Granted,
Puff Puff.
they absolutely didn't agree on certain story beats, which is why some of the time travel things are super contradictory.
Yeah, like the whole thing with Marl and her ancestors.
Yeah, that was because Yuji Horii really liked Back to the Future and he wanted to include that. Literally nobody else working on the game was like, that's not how time travel works in this game. I don't care, we're doing it. Okay. Fine. Like, the time travel generally is pretty consistent if you finagle it a certain way, except for that one section. That one section works with zero time travel theories in Chrono Trigger, and it's amazing.
And then it gets even confusing when it gets to Chrono Cross, because then it's like, oh, we just created an alternate timeline where the Reptites won?
Yeah, Chrono Cross is all about alternate universes. And what? Chrono Cross does several things pretty well, and several things where it drops the ball. One of its biggest failings, and this is unfortunate, they tried to make it a sequel to Chrono Trigger. If they made it a standalone thing, if they tried not to connect it to Chrono Trigger, I feel like there would be less vitriol over that game. Still plenty you can bitch about with it.
It's like, by itself, it wouldn't be a terrible game. It's just, again, it's got that label to it. Just kind of like the same problems with the Lords of Shadow series. It wouldn't be too bad on its own, but it's got the Castlevania name to it.
Yeah. Granted, I thoroughly enjoyed Mirror of Fate. Like, one of my biggest... Like, I remember when I got Mirror of Fate, I beat it in about 10 hours, and, like, I wrote a lengthy thing on Facebook about it, kind of nitpicking it, but the reason I was able to do that was because it's like, I enjoyed this game, here are the things that I thought could have been better, and I just wish there was more of this. And there are parts of the story of Mirror of Fate where it's like, clearly this underwent a very clumsy rewrite at some point.
Indeed. If we leave it too much longer, she'll... Come on, we need to get those monsters away from her.
I forgot we were still on the escort mission.
Yeah, luckily, I mean, Bianca and Nera just basically been staying by the dwarf girl and keeping her pretty safe.
Oh my god, Hackosaurus, Hackosaurus, Hackosaurus!
Yeah, Terry was talking about him earlier.
Yeah, there's a reason Terry was talking about them. So in Dragon Quest VI, Terry fights a Hackosaurus at some point, and you can recruit that Hackosaurus as a party member if you know what you're doing. Her name is Lizzie. She is the one character who, by default, has the dragon character class unlocked. Gee, Jessica, could you be showing off any more cleavage? Don't answer that.
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's some fan art.
Oh, there are absolutely... Not that I would know this, There are absolutely some, adult Dragon Quest doujinshis out there on the internet. Yeah, airships aren't a thing in Dragon Quest V.
No, you get
I'm trying
Durgan.
to... Yeah, you get Durgan. I don't think they're a thing in 1 through 3. They're not in 4. 6, you get something completely different. There's something like an airship in 7. I don't know shit about 8. 9, you get flying train. Yeah, airships aren't a big thing in this franchise, unlike Final Fantasy. 6, you get all sorts of crazy things. You get boat, you get magic carpet, you get flying bed, you get Pegasus chariot.
But do you get a ship with balloons?
You do not.
Absolutely. Wow.
Subtle.
Yeah. In Dragon Quest V, if you don't marry Mira, she absolutely winds up marrying someone else, and it's fine.
Yep.
Bianca, I don't think she gets married.
She gets married to her job.
Yep.
That's up my wisdom there. Let's see, what can we do for you? That's up your MP, since you're more the Healy one.
Is that a dare? Like, I think in Dragon Quest VIII, I'm not sure about this, because again, I've never played the damn game or gone through an LP of it. I think Jessica is... Like, I know Jessica gets the sexy beam in this game, I think she has it in 8 as well, but I also think she gets alternate costumes, which are like, oh, the sexy costumes, kind of like how, Jade in 11 gets, like, the Playboy Bunny costume, among others.
Mm-hmm. Okay, looks like Bianca and Nira have not joined the party just yet. So let me just double check to see. Nope, okay, no new quests just yet. Probably not until we get the party going.
Welcome, child. Let us pray.
Let us pray for cheese.
Delicious cheese.
Oh, the cheese. And pray that Kirby does not eat it all.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if cheese has shown up in a Kirby game.
I mean, some of the walls look like cheese.
Yeah, it's true.
Goddess speed.
Not that we've recorded any LPs like that or anything for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll for deception?
Maybe. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
That's also the name of a Leisure Suit Larry game. One of my coworkers was like, you should absolutely play. And I didn't realize what he was saying because he has a bit of an accent. He's like, you should play Leisure Suit Larry, and I'm like, what the hell are you? Oh, you mean Leisure Suit Larry? Oh my god.
We played Space Quest 2, which had a section that referenced Leisure Suit Larry. Does that count?
Do you know what causes the plot of Space Quest 4?
Leisure Suit Larry?
Yes. And it's actually like a huge... It's a huge Sierra in joke.
If only I brought my latest invention. I just fixed it so it could get right inside the eyes and...
Inside the... what?
Get inside me eyeballs? Crikey! I ain't half glad you forgot whatever it was.
I like you, Yangus. I like the cut of your jib. Well, I'm still a little disappointed with Enix that, like, they didn't do more re-releases for Dragon Quest's 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
Granted, I get DQ3 was like the Dragon Quest game that was the hugest and like it's the most influential Japanese video game of all time. So it's definitely like a worthy thing to make an HD remake of it. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. I just wish that like maybe port all of the games to Steam so my friends could play, please.
I mean, given their track record with ports, I don't know.
Oh, the age verification in Leisure Suit Larry is hilarious. Do you know the answers to these questions? If yes, you're old enough to play this game. If no, you're either not old enough to play this game, or you're not old, or you are old enough to play this game and just aren't paying attention.
Mm-hmm. You did not pay attention.
Dad! Dad, are you there?
No! Go away!
He's not here. Come on, let's look somewhere else.
That's what I'm doing. Try searching somewhere else.
I don't want my freedom.
Ah! I've found a dead end.
Yeah, Space Quest consistently makes fun of Leisure Suit Larry. When we get to Space Quest 4, I'm going to have a lengthy thing about the joke from that game. Not that we're getting to Space Quest 4 anytime soon. None of you can see my facial expression right now.
I bet it's adorable.
Hey!
Especially if you're still wearing the tiger shirt.
I am absolutely still wearing the tiger shirt. It is a good shirt.
Don't let me down. Help me out here.
So we summoned Scarlet Jobones in there.
Did we? We summoned Lily, I think, or Leah.
Scarlet Joboneson.
Oh, we got Vice Q back. I want T-Totem! Come on!
Hadrian, admittedly, is pretty funny.
Yeah. Ah! I got sucker punched.
Oh. Orc. Orc. Orc.
Don't let me down.
Just ribs. And patella. Just name all of them after bones.
My patella move around a lot. Wee.
Oop.
Hey!
You cute.
You get back my
He's so modest.
I wonder if our dads are out looking for us.
Hey.
Dwarf girl, come
I
back!
hadn't thought of that.
Stay by the
I've probably
golems!
dragged the entire village out of bed to look for me. Poor things. Emblem Mac. We'd better get home before he has an heart attack.
Why are you Naruto running? Why is
Animu.
why is the dwarf Naruto running?
No. I mean, Sonic Naruto runs. That's a lot of dead guys.
I'm starting to question what the heck the dwarves have been doing down here.
You two came here from the same town, right? Have you known each other for a long time? Not really. We're friends, but we ain't known each other for long at all.
Mostly you're friends because you know the same dude.
That you both want a bone.
But bond you
Yep.
enjoy is so much firm. I am certain you are chums of protracted standing.
Thank you, Elena.
I can understand why. I got close to the end because of the very first moment we met.
I just thought of a ROM hack of Dragon Quest V that the world absolutely needs and is never. Someone has to have made that. I DQ5, the lesbian edition. Screw this guy. We want to. He can't decide which one of us he wants to marry. Let's marry each other. It's fine.
Yeah. Except then we won't get the legendary hero, and then the world is gonna end. Dwarf girl, stop running away!
Dad, are you there?
Well, she seems fairly capable compared to other escorts. Oh, there's some there's another Hackosaurus.
Hackosaurus. Well, one of the things I like about this Dragon Quest Heroes game, it gives you a better view of the scale of some of these monsters. Because, like in Dragon Quest 1 through 7, you're greeted with these images of these monsters. You don't see your party members in comparison to them, and it's like, okay, these are things that exist. Here it's like, oh shit, the Hackosaurus is huge, as is Puckle, as is the Golem, as are the Trolls, and it's awesome.
Yes. I mean, you get that kind of with 11, but not quite.
Yeah. It definitely feels more epic in this game.
Yeah, because
Which, granted, different style of game.
Yeah, because you're mowing down a crap ton of enemies. Like, this game works in this kind of style.
Yeah.
Are you three having fun?
He's not here. Come on, let's look somewhere else.
You're just gonna have us wandering around the map, aren't you? So I see that shiny. Is that what I think it is? Metal slime!
Metal slime!
Metal slime!
Get back here!
Oh, right, it doesn't work with magic. Come back here! Hey, hold
Get
still!
back here, you bastard!
Come here, give me all your XP! Where'd you go? There you are. Did we get it? I think we got it. Oh good! Maze! My favorite!
The Amazing Labyrinth. Did anyone else have that board game as a kid? Was it just me? Beryl has some, like, Mario-level hops.
She's a dwarf.
He's not here. Come on, let's look somewhere else.
Dwarves are apparently celebrated leapers in this universe.
Boing.
Boing.
Maybe Mario's a dwarf.
That makes more sense than it should. Let's see here. Armed with hammer, is often underground.
Short.
Very, very reliant on facial hair. Has super strength.
Body.
Yeah.
Has a lizard buddy.
He is absolutely a dwarf. This is canon now.
That means Luigi's also a dwarf.
Yep,
He's just a very big dwarf. Like Carrot.
like Carrot. Mario being a dwarf would go a long way into explaining why I like Mario so much. I'm
Also,
actually considering getting the Switch port of Mario Wii U, just because I like 2D Mario. Also, it's relatively cheap.
Also, to be fair, that'd be kind of funny having Italian dwarves instead of Scottish dwarves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lost?
Mamma mia! Here's some spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
I used actual rocks.
Well, the next dwarf D&D character I make.
Damn it, you called the trolls! Why did you call the trolls?
All in one place? Suits me just fine. I was getting tired of chasing them around everywhere.
Carrie, quit pretending you're edgy, no one's buying it.
Yeah.
2D Marios just work really well for relaxing me, it turns out. Like, the main thing that Courage and I played while he was here was we would do 2-player Mario Maker together. And just kill a couple hours between things doing that. I still need to play Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
And Pikmin. And Xenoblade.
Yeah. And I still gotta get back to Origami King.
You need to at least get to a boss fight, so we can
Yes.
see if it's just me. Like, I was loving that game, and then boss fight. Sure, this isn't normal Paper Mario, but this isn't bad. I like this, and oh dear God, what fresh hell is this?
She got dizzy for some reason. Oh, another Hackosaurus.
Hackosaurus! One of my favorite... And I can't talk about this joke without spoiling something from Dragon Quest Your Story. But one of my favorite jokes in it is, and this time there are robots. Wait, what? I still would absolutely love to go to that Dragon Quest park in Japan.
Same.
Or maybe they could make it at Universal. If only I knew somebody who worked at Universal who could make that suggestion.
I guess it depends on how big, maybe it'll be depending on how big DQ12 does.
I have high hopes for that game.
Same.
And like, Yuji Horii, the creator of Dragon Quest, he's no spring chicken now. He made the series 35 years ago.
Yeah.
And, so people are like, what happens when he goes? Well, part of the announcement for Dragon Quest 12 is, we want this to help determine the direction of Dragon Quest for the next 20, 30, 35 years. And it's like, oh. I mean, Sakaguchi left Final Fantasy back in Final Fantasy IX, but Yuji Horii basically is Dragon Quest, is the thing.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to find a successor.
Yep. Although, I imagine he has somebody that we
I'm
just
sure.
don't know about. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not like he, it's not like he programs the games by himself or anything. He has a team doing it, so.
Right.
I mean, hell, even in the world, even in Nintendo, like Shigeru Miyamoto hasn't had his hands directly in Zelda or Mario for a long time. Kozumi has been doing Mario forever, and Aonuma has been doing Zelda since, I want to say, Ocarina.
Next. As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Why wasn't the Sanctum the first friggin' place you... What is wrong with you, child?
But they're not a child, that's the thing. They look like a child, but they've got a betrothed, so... Unless dwarves are into children marriage, which I hope not.
God damn it, it's Charlotte.
She's not as annoying as Charlotte.
True.
Oh, we got a mini medal from that.
Ooh.
Also, the ladies are still not joining us on our quests. So I think it might not be till after we finish the dwarven stuff that we can get them.
Strong.
Like bull.
Yes.
Okay, you... Let's get you a little stronger. Yeah, I still definitely gotta put more into you later. I'll probably try leveling you guys up off screen. Sure, let's make the bulky king smarter.
Brain.
In a jar?
Only I have the brains to rule Lilat.
Nope, still no quests.
Welcome, welcome.
I have 40 medals. Yay! I want to boop his nose.
Boop.
Kiss boop.
Hey, run him up.
Quick tough guy tattoo.
Farewell for now.
Let's see, can I craft
And
anything?
what can I do for you? Ahem. Ready?
Ooh, I can make a few things. Okay, poison resistance, MP train resistance. Is that hard target? Okay.
Choose wisely now. Let's see what we can do.
And from the pie, we get a pod.
Success! Choose wisely now. Let's see what we can do. Success! Choose wisely now. Let's see what we can do.
like the one that they had for 11. It's invisible. Oh no, it's a pendant. For a minute I thought it was like an invisible bag.
Invisible slingshot. Invisible bike.
Choose wisely now.
I mean, that's
Let's see what we can do.
a good point, considering, like, maybe Wonder Woman has invisible everything. Because for some reason she had invisible
Damn it, I
jet.
just remembered the Family Guy joke about that. I know,
Come again.
in some of the comics from the late 90s to early 2000s, like, Wonder Woman can fly, but she also has... It's not just an invisible jet, it's just this invisible thing that can turn into a whole ton of different vehicles. So, like, I know at one point she turned it into, like, invisible flying war chariot.
Here you are. See you soon.
Watcher.
Hi, Kinky Bondage Man, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just ducky.
Be lucky.
Pip pip cheerio. Care for a nice
Oh,
blade.
excellent.
Great.
Ah,
Did I save? I don't remember if I saved. I'm a save.
I was about to say, it's not gonna hurt to save again.
Yeah.
Let us pray.
Hello, I am a sheep on this morning of glory.
Bah.
Don't release me into the wild, I explode.
We may have played Worms recently.
Goddess speed.
Don't let Lantern have the holy hand grenade.
Bad things happen when I have the holy hand grenade.
Yeah.
Although the one time it worked amazingly.
It did.
Congratulations.
That one last match though, where everything was death by bonk, was amazing.
Yeah. Except the one where it was death by boop.
Congratulations.
Death by boop. That was still pretty hilarious.
It was.
Congratulations. Come again?
Are you storing extra brains in that hat?
I hope you're well.
Maybe she's hiding cookies. I mean, that's what I'd do if I had a hat like that.
Please take this.
I killed a lot of muddy hands.
Please take this. Please take
And
this.
skeletons. Wow, I maxed out on skeletons, it looks like.
Doggo dinner!
Nom.
Nom.
The kingdom needs your help.
Okay, what do you got? Oh, intensity training, huh? Okay. I will do that off screen. Is that
Is that from that same guy we saw earlier in the last stream who was a
Take care.
gremlin thing? Whatever.
I'm assuming? Also, I'm gonna save again just because I took all that. Because
Welcome
our luck,
to
we're about to hit a boss fight and then we're gonna crash.
Let us pray.
Yes, record my deeds. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. No,
Goddess speed.
no, go back. I want to save with your
Let us pray.
broken peace sign.
Like, I can't remember when they settled on that being, like, the symbol, because in the older games, you did save in churches, that's been a staple of the series, but, like, they did use just straight-up crosses, and then eventually they're like, okay,
Goddess
people are complaining about this. I want to say, like... I'm pretty sure, like, in the original Dragon Quest VII, it was that symbol. I can't remember if it... I may have to crack open DQ5, the original version, just to see, but,
Yeah, it looks like it is in the same area. So I only learned how to zoom. Let's see how this is gonna go.
The Statuesque Sanctum. I wonder if there'll be golems.
Well, I think we found the dad.
Okay. It looks like we'll be safe from monsters in here. Oh, hello. What's wrong with you two? You look terrified. Come on now. There's no need to be afraid.
Look behind you morons!
You must have been so worried. Well, don't fret. Your daughter's safe now.
Wait. Of course. Behind us.
Wow, you are all stupid. What's that thing? I remember that thing. You show up in 7. Can't remember what you're called.
We're about to find out.
I promise
The foreman.
as much as I can.
Oh no, that's it. Stone Guardian.
Silent ambush from the rear. A shrewd strategy indeed.
How is it an ambush? He's like 20 feet tall.
How could you miss it? It's huge.
Ah, that reminds me of a thing from 8-bit theater.
Yes, right away. Foreman, can you stand?
So Black Mage, question. How do you miss a volcano?
I mean, it could be disguising itself as a mountain.
Well, the thing was, he was firing a giant Hadoken at the volcano, and he missed. The Hadoken ends up going out into space and going to a distant planet where it wipes out the dinosaurs. By which I mean it goes to Earth and it wipes out the dinosaurs.
Huh. Oh good. The Stone Guardian is mad with rage.
I am literally angry with rage.
Brooklyn Rage?
Brooklyn Rage.
Nya 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 nya.
Yeah. I summoned the Red Eyes Black Dragon, which I used to have a card of, but I don't know what I did with it.
It's gotta be in your closet somewhere, I think. Or your secret compartment.
My secret compartment is my closet.
Ah. Maybe it's in your underwear drawer, I don't know. So we got a bot in the, bot in the chat.
You go directly to hell.
Michigan? Hey! Where are you going? Hold still! Why you get back here? Why is this thing running?
I think it's trying to lure us away from the people we're guarding.
Probably.
Here we go!
Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Right now!
Krillin Limit Break! Krillin gets so many awesome jokes about him in DBZ Abridged.
Please, you have to breathe. Breathe.
Use your Kienzon, Christ!
Lizard slash. Cold vision.
You know what
Oh,
I
I
just
see.
realized?
What'd you
We
realize?
could potentially do a ladies' night party in this.
We could, yes. I mean, yeah, well, eventually we are gonna probably get Yangus and Jessica out. Maybe Elena, we'll see.
But she punches things and they die.
And it's amazing.
Again, like, her backstory in DQ4 is so much fun. You need to be a proper princess. Nope, I'm kicking out this wall and I'm leaving to go beat people up.
Oh, I see. It's chasing our friends. It's chasing the dwarves. Go, mechanic.
Mechanic.
This is surprisingly fast for a statue. I was like,
It's like a much...
I love how his name is. Their names are Foreman and Betrothed.
It's time to put an end to this little...
Well, you see, the males of the dwarves aren't allowed to have names. They only have occupations.
Chin up.
Thank you, Helix. Back, stumble, back. Alright, let's see if it crashes. It didn't crash! It didn't crash!
All in a day's work.
To be fair, this was an unusual boss battle. We spent more time chasing after the damn thing than actually killing it.
Yes! Looks like that really is the last of the monsters this time.
Now, go to your special one, sweet Beryl. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Am I the only one who wants to punt Beryl?
No. You're not gonna hug your fiancé.
It's good to see you at the best of times. But at the head of a rescue
Oh,
party,
this is absolutely a
and with
remixed
my
song from
daughter in
DQ1.
tow. Well, I can't thank you enough.
Come now, I was simply doing my kingly duty, old friend. Were it possible, I would have come sooner, but... Alas, our entire realm is under siege.
So it wasn't just our monsters who turned, then. It was a whole lot of them. Things are worse than I thought.
Noble Foreman, as Lord of the Realm, it falls to me to discover the truth behind their misbehavior, and to restore the
Misbehavior,
monsters to their
that's what
former
we're going with.
Now think carefully, friend. Know you of anything which might explain this beastly business?
The elves didn't know. Why do you think the dwarves
There is
know?
a legend passed down by my people.
Well, you see, one of us played a copy of Leisure Suit Larry 4, and then shit started going
Black
wrong.
as the night. Sealed away in a deep, dark place. Deep in the dark heart of the world, the Black One lies, his wings are furled. The night he brings devours the light. fills hearts once pure.
Is it the World Gobbler?
Our
Our
Yep.
Savior on his
On
throne
this-
depends, for with his waking comes the end. The sun will set on days of peace, should ere his slumber chance to cease.
How do you know that?
Clara, how the heck did you know that?
It's from a book I used to read when I was a child. I was always
Oh my god,
fascinated
we're in
by
Dragon
it,
Quest Mist Edition.
but I didn't even know I knew the words until now.
There are forces at work in this world.
You see,
Forces
Atris
you
wrote
can
several
never
books which were
understand.
Dragon.
That's the
Actually,
same
now that I think
right.
about it, in the definitive
Word for
edition of
each
Dragon
word.
Quest XI,
Intriguing.
there are side
The
quests
eruptions
which
on the
involve
Isle of
you
the
going
Folk,
to the
the
other
sudden change in
games,
monster
and you
type.
do travel
Could
to
all
them
our
by
recent travels
book,
be
if I'm not
related to this black
mistaken.
dragon? And if so,
Then, does that mean this
So is this
dragon
another
that's supposed to be
instance
left
of
well alone
every
might
video
actually be
game is
waking up?
connected?
Apparently?
It's an old tale, as I say, so there's no knowing how much truth might be in it.
Things I was not expecting to connect ever. Dragon Quest and Mist.
could well be related to this ancient evil. We must find out the truth of this, friends, before it is too late.
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
Hmm?
Bianca and I were wondering if you might allow us to accompany you.
Whatever's going on in this world, it ain't good. We can't just leave you to face it on your own. We want to help.
Are you sure, though? Didn't you say you had something urgent to be getting back to in your world? Someone special?
Yes, we do. But knowing of the peril your
Can
world
we make
faces-
their motivation something other than we want to go back and get married? Please?
cannot in
They're
good
good
conscience
characters,
ignore
I
your
promise.
Such purity, such nobility, such effortless grace! Praise heavens for true-hearted maidens! Come, we journey
Maidens,
together!
you're making a lot of assumptions here, pal.
Yeah.
And everyone else as well. I promise you. You won't regret this.
Oh god, I just had a mental image come into my head because of Dragon Quest V, but there's a D&D webcomic I adore and have adored for a long time, Order of the Stick, and there's one point where like a minor side character is pregnant and like they get attacked, but she has character class levels, so like they come in and she starts beating them up. And she's like, "Why should I care about killing you? I can make more people in my tummy!" Ah! I'm suddenly picturing Bianca or Nira doing that during that one part of Dragon Quest V. Yeah, pretty sure bows weren't a thing in DQ5.
Don't think so.
They show up intermittently in games. Like I know they're definitely a thing in 9. They're a thing in 6. Like there are weapons that show up more often in the Dragon Quest series than others, like swords, obviously. Whips show up a lot, axes show up a lot, club-like things show up a lot, staves show up a lot. Like boomerangs show up occasionally, bows show up once in a while.
Oh, much like in our story, Kafriz is one of her powers.
Yep. Dragon Quest Your Story we actually watched in the server this past week. It was the second time Star and I had seen it, and
Yep.
the first time Sarat had seen it. It is available on Netflix. It is loosely based on Dragon Quest V. We thoroughly enjoy it.
We watched that for Valentine's Day last year.
Yep.
This year. Was it
This
last
year.
Yeah. No, wait, no, it was last year because this year, remember, we did Pocket Plus with Fee and Yowza.
We did that as a stream, but Maybe you're right. And I know we did Detective Pikachu for something.
Yeah, I think that was just one random date night.
Bill Nighy got paid to be in that.
Oh, Dragon Quest Your Story.
Yeah. And so many moments in that movie are hilarious. Yes, I can do this! Look at me go! I can't do this! I can't do this! I can't do this!
Yes. So let's get you guys some new equipment.
Hello, ducky.
Let's get you all some pants.
Yes. So let's get... Hang on. Let's see here.
Po titties.
Oh, titties. Let's put it on... You?
Here you are.
Wow! They desperately need some equipment.
They do. Well, they only literally just got them, so...
Yeah.
Here you are. See you soon.
Alright.
Watcher!
Ooh.
Fizzle foil. Sure, why not? Ooh, that's a nice looking sword.
All yours.
Alright, let's...
I thought that said custardang for a sec, and I was like, what the?
That'd be cool. That is the shopkeep.
This is actually a recurring NPC design in Dragon Quest. I feel like it first shows up maybe in Dragon Quest 3. It depends on the version of the game. I absolutely know that it shows up in a lot of games, because a lot of NPC models just get reused. I think the official name for the NPC model is like Lee or something, but I'm always like, oh hey, it's Kinky Bondage Guy. And again, it's one of those moments where I'm like, Toriyama, why? I'm not judging, I'm just confused. I mean, this this series loves Playboy bunny girls. It has the running joke about Puff Puffs. It has kinky bondage man here. The franchise has Sylvando and his army of the gay,
Yep.
which is so amazing.
So lucky.
But like, we got to that part in 11, and we were like, "This is the greatest moment in any video game ever."
Yep.
That was literally our reaction.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and, when we first met
Happy hunting.
Eric, we were like, we ship him with the main character.
Yeah, we're like, well, Potato and Eric, one true pairing.
Yep.
Oh, we have this girl who's his childhood friend. No, we don't care.
Exactly. She was useless in the tutorial. Her dog was more useful of a companion. I kind of wish that one was a permanent party member.
I know you have a Switch, Britt, so DQ11 is available for Switch.
Happy hunting.
Actually, I think I still have your mailing address. I could potentially make that happen sometime.
Happy hunting.
Yeah, DQ11 is turn-based RPG, whereas this is more,
Happy hunting.
murder all of the things.
Yep.
But yeah, DQ11 is glorious.
Okay, JT might already have it.
Okay, that would... I wouldn't be shocked if he did. But yeah, like... I absolutely love this franchise. Like, the big thing with Final Fantasy is, even though Final Fantasy has funny moments, it takes itself very seriously. DQ generally feels more tongue-in-cheek, although it does have moments where it will absolutely tear out your emotions. But it's not afraid to just be goofy and to...
Take care. I hope you're well.
Yeah, Britt, I can tell you right now, when you play DQ11, Sylvando is going to be your favorite character.
Yep.
This is not a there is no question about this. This is going to happen. Because he's glorious.
Yes.
We still have the parade outfit equipped, don't we?
Yes, we do.
In that game.
Yes, well, one, because it's better equipment, but two, because it's like, you look fabulous and you're waving the entire time. I can't really, like, do a lot of tricks with it on, but it looks good. Alrighty, so... let's give you girls a whirl.
I'll do my best.
My go.
For now.
How can I help? Don't be
God, this song sparks joy.
JC says he thinks you're right.
Of course he knows it. He damn well knows I'm right.
Hello there. Some post came for you.
Oh, good,
Yes.
there we have it. Perfect.
Yes. This is gonna be amazing later.
Welcome, child. Let us pray. Goddess speed.
Goddess speed.
Goddess Spade. Like, I could see JT being a fan of either, Eric or Hendrik, but Sylvando's absolutely going to be Brit's favorite character.
Also, I have a feeling that in the beginning they're gonna dislike Veronica like we did.
She grows on you, like a fungus.
Yeah, especially when you put her in the cat suit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I see.
Oh, we're still in Granite, huh? Okay. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. Let me just double check around here. There's a couple of quests, it seems. So I'm not sure which... Yeah, I think these are all side quests. I don't see one that's specifically, like, with the book. Unless it's here. But I don't know.
Oh, new equipment bag. That could be
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, that might be a good idea to grab.
Yeah, Veronica in the cat suit is friggin' adorable.
Yes. Oh, okay, we're guarding another route.
Bianca, you want to do something?
Oh, there she is. Thank you for the brownie. And the skeleton.
Scarlet Jabonson. In a previous iteration of Ginny's D&D group, one character was a cleric, and like his main thing was he would summon skeletons, and he had names for all of them. I don't remember them all. The one I remember is Scarlet Jabonson.
Go, body boop.
I am putting something in the, I'm posting a link in the Twitch chat real quick.
Okay.
It should work.
Okay.
Just so you can see a thing, for the glorious sake of science.
Don't let me down.
Clyde.
Robots!
So many robots. His name is Stomp.
Yeah, Veronica is kind of the party's squishy mage. She was transformed into a child at some point. She's
Yep.
actually much older than she looks.
Yep, in fact, the other mage, Serena, is her twin sister.
Yep. I think she gets like a schoolgirl outfit or something, among other things.
Yeah,
but
that's the
anyway,
one I found.
yeah, I know there are like 8 costumes for every character, and we just haven't found them all yet. But
Nah.
yeah, Veronica very much has the "I'm not a child" thing going on.
Yes, and very much has the brain cell half the time.
Mm-hmm. I'd argue that Sylvando has it more.
True.
Actually,
He's more the heart, I think.
Several of the party members have the brain cell, except for those moments when they don't. Like, Rab is very wise and serene until, like, you discover his porn stash.
Yeah.
But because Toriyama.
Yes. And it comes right after he does a big emotional, inspirational speech.
And it's hilarious.
Don't let me down. Cold vision. Off we go. Cold vision. This ends right now.
Let's see here. Sylvando.
Giga Slash.
Images. Here we. That's a good picture. That might be a better picture. Do we want him in full parade garb?
Go for it.
Assuming this works right. So Britt, here's the one that we think will be your favorite character.
Don't let me down.
It's-
Yes, he is.
he is.
And he legit has some of the game in general has great characterization, which is surprising for Dragon Quest, but like DQ11 is just full of charming and memorable characters with engaging backgrounds and personalities.
Uh-huh.
Don't let me down.
Stomp.
Stop.
Stomp. Body boop.
Yep.
Man, the localizers have fun with this series.
Mm-hmm.
So can you stick in as many puns and bad jokes as you can?
Off you go. Off you go.
The first 3 DQ games are also available on Switch, although, if you were to go for any of them, I'd go for 3, and if you're gonna go for 3, you may as well wait for the HD re-release, which is coming out sometime in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah.
Like, DQ1 has not aged well. DQ2 really hasn't aged well.
Oh, hello, JT.
Hello, JT. we have introduced your spouse to Dragon Quest.
Yep.
We apologize in advance.
Help me out here. Help me out here.
Yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck. Like, the thing I've discovered about the Dragon Quest franchise is, like, not a whole ton of people in the Western world are into it. Once you get them into it, they absolutely friggin' adore it. Like I wouldn't be opposed to us LPing 7 sometime. It's just one of those things where it's like, well, we better clear our schedule forever.
Just a bit. Like, we would have to do something in between.
Yep.
Funny you mentioned the Tales series, JT. We just finished up Trials of Mana. Oh, I know, you're talking about Tales.
Yeah, I've never actually played any of the Tales games. Our friend Kikyo is a huge fan of Tales.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just one of those things that I've somehow, in the course of my JRPGing career, I've just missed them entirely.
I've started an LP of Tales of Zestiria, but I've never gotten to the point of actually going back to finish it.
I mean, we could, in theory, LP one of the Tales games sometimes. It's just a matter of
Which
one
yeah.
can we actually track down.
Yeah, like, I think Tales of Berseria is a popular one. Oh, okay, I was supposed to talk to Elena to start the next part of the story.
Yeah, that's right, you climb it in 4 at some point.
Okay, yeah, Berseria, he says, is the easiest one to start with.
Okay. Add that to the pile.
Yep.
Flying vessel is so much incredible, and with so much greater speed than boarding out balloons.
Huh? So you've flown in a hot air balloon before then, have you?
Mm-hmm. But it was a cramped and unspacious experience.
Oh yeah, was that a thing in 4? Yeah, it has to have been.
Such gaieties as this were entirely not
Tsarevna,
possible.
you're too much perilous. It's truly essential to travel at such excessive altitudes.
Ah, give me a break. Don't tell me you're scared of heights, too.
Fear not, Carol. I have devised the perfect strategy to combat your fear of heights.
Shut up, bro titties.
First, you must take
Terry.
the hand of a fair maiden and bask in the joy this brings. Then, and only
Hey, look,
then...
everyone. Is that it over there?
Ah, indeed. The incomparable castle of Alba, and above it, Yggdrasil.
I'm pretty sure that half of our friends are gay for Elena.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty sure Potaties is gay for Elena. At the very least, we're making that canon.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Zack from Final Fantasy VII. Even though he's kind of also got, like, young Gohan's hair, well, teen Gohan's haircut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cell games, Gohan.
What?
But then again, Nero looks like exactly like Bulma, so...
You can say that about a lot of Dragon Quest characters. It's like Bulma with red hair, Bulma with green hair, Bulma with orange hair, Android 18, another Bulma.
Yep. Android 17 with brown hair.
Excellent.
Trunks with a bandana, Goku with a bandana, Gohan colored blue.
Welcome, child.
Like the most unique looking Dragon Quest characters I can think of are like Yangus over there, and then like Ragnar and Tornico Talon. Because let's see, Carver from 6 is just Android 16 with less hair. Nevin is Krillin with glasses.
Goddess speed.
Actually, technically, at least the shape of Tornico and kind of similar to like various other fat characters you see in Dragon Ball. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the same kind of character that gets sucked up by Cell in the beginning.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We haven't finished 11 yet, but
we've been going through it very slowly.
Yeah.
But we've been thoroughly enjoying it. I know that the hidden bosses are basically versions of bosses in game that draw inspiration / power from bosses elsewhere in the series, like. And they definitely do some weird things with them. Like, I know, they stick Mortimer from 6 in a robot or something.
Be brave, everyone.
Far-flung foliage.
You wouldn't stand a chance if you fell from all the way up here.
Yep, anyone without wings needs to watch their step. Monsters included.
So are you
Shove.
Boop.
Yep. Boop. Bye.
To our advantage.
I cast bonk. Oh god, I can't wait till that goes up on Raven's channel.
Yep.
I am totally okay with us doing more party games on Raven's channel.
Yeah. More duck game.
I have to reinstall that on here.
Yeah.
We must reach Yggdrasil's crown.
You need to get your burger hat.
Yep.
Whoop.
Dragon Quest in general tends to be much harder than you'd expect it to be. 11 is easier than a lot of the games, but like, yeah, some of the, like, I know in the bulk of the series, like, the bonus bosses are ridiculously hard, and what makes it even harder is there are challenges to beat them in a certain number of turns. Like in Dragon Quest VI, the bonus boss is this demon called Nocturnus, who you actually meet earlier in the game in an optional area and learn a little bit about its history. If you beat him in like less than 20 turns, you get an alternate ending. Where basically he's like, I will grant you a wish. Your wish is for me to defeat the final boss with gusto! And like, I know Estark shows up in a lot of the games, and Estark Estork is, like, canonically one of the two most powerful beings in the franchise, along with Nocturnus. And the funny thing is, he's just like a regular boss fight in 4, he's not even the final boss. The reason for that is you're fighting him while he's asleep. He's not awake yet when you fight him.
Fun.
When you fight him in other games, he's just like, I'm here to wreck absolutely everything.
Sick Nick.
DQ9 had, like, every final boss or fake final boss from the franchise as a bonus boss.
Also makes it rather hard to see the little monsters. Don't get ambushed, you lot.
Could you be any more Cornish, Bianca?
Perhaps Cyclops will swift our journeys between branches. Kira, you would enjoy, yes?
Oh, Carol, you dumbass.
Yep.
I beg, sir, if you comprehend my great terror of high places, do not taunt me so.
Ha ha ha! Do not quake and quiver so, poor baby Kiro. I shall hold your hand.
Oh, blimey! They're on the branches, they're in the sky.
Yeah. Again, Yangus is making me want to play 8.
Yeah.
It is available for 3DS technically if you can track down a copy. It would just require me to charge up my 3DS, which I don't feel like doing. Like, I have legit heard nothing but good things about 8. I hear people describe it not only as their favorite Dragon Quest game, but as, like, their favorite game. A lot of the Dragon Quest games are on mobile now, I know, and I finally do have a smartphone, so I could potentially do that.
Yeah.
I actually had a DS copy of 6, which is worth a shitload of money now. I loaned it to my sister when she was pregnant with her first kid and was on bed rest, along with my DS copy of Chrono Trigger. Never got him back. I don't know if she still has them. C'est la vie.
Such
So
prodigious numbers, and they assail us both from above and below.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 1 is the original JRPG, and you can definitely tell it gets a lot of credit for just getting the franchise off the ground. Dragon Quest 3 is the most influential Japanese video game of all time. Dragon Quest 2, unfortunately, doesn't get as much love as it could, but it's a very rough game, but it definitely introduced a whole ton to the franchise. Our buddy Sarat actually recorded an LP of that, and it's going to be going up on his channel soonish. He had opinions during that game. Man, they are loving their status effects this battle.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh! King Slime!
Yeah, King Slime! Woo! The way, like, if you play 3 now, you're just gonna be like, what's so special about it? But, the thing about 3 is, like, it introduced a lot to Japanese culture in general, and also to JRPGs in general. The way it works is, like, you have your hero character, and then you can make a whole bunch of blank slate party members that are different classes. You can change their classes at certain points in the game, but, like, you'll have your hero, and then you'll have like, you can have like a fighter, you can have a martial artist, you can have a wizard, you can have a jester, you can have a merchant, and just pretty much every JRPG trope ever. Dragon Quest pretty much did first with like one or two exceptions. Like I think the bad guy who's a white-haired pretty boy, Lunar, did first. I'd have to look at the release dates of some things.
Here we go!
But like Dragon Quest is so huge in Japan that like when a new game gets released, they pretty much have to declare a national holiday. Because trust me, nobody's going to work on Dragon Quest release day. And like a huge part of the opening ceremonies of this most recent Olympics was Dragon Quest music. Like they included other video games, but Dragon Quest is so important to the Japanese culture that yeah.
Also, now we have a King Slime on our hands.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. What is your name? Duke.
Yeah, Lunar Silver Star Story, I think, had the, God, I can't even remember the name of the bad guy from that, but you know exactly who I'm talking about, JT. The friggin' big-ass wizard pretty boy. Bad evil Wizardington. I mean, you would know. You're the one who got me the copy of the damn game. Which, incidentally, we may be streaming or LPing in the future.
Yes.
We don't know when, but, Lunar the Silver Star Story definitely deserves more love. Like as big as Dragon Quest is, as big as Final Fantasy is, Lunar deserves some attention, as does Phantasy Star for that matter. I know like the Sega systems weren't the big JRPG systems necessarily, but they definitely deserve love for a lot of reasons. Lunar just, so much as the dialogue and the localization is just amazing. I remember when I was playing through it, like, I get to a certain point and I was like, was that an Austin Powers reference? like the games that were published by Working Designs just have such better localizations than, like, any JRPG that came out at the same time. Like, while Final Fantasy VII was having the translation with, "This guy are sick, let's mosey," like, Lunar had voice acting, and, like, musical numbers, and just, like, good translations, man. Like, things we take for granted in JRP translations now, like, look at Lunar! Look at Lunar, everybody! And thank them. What game are you talking? What? No base or belong to us in Lunar. What Love Note game to Dragon Quest are you referring to, JT?
Oh, yours.
Swig of water real quick.
Swig.
I just used some of it to water Chuck the plant, so I'm out of water now.
Oh no.
Oh, Yakuza like a... I've not played any of the Yakuza games, and I should change that, because I was friggin' adoring Shenmue up until I got to the forklift, but, yeah, I remember seeing Yakuza Like a Dragon get mentioned and memed upon repeatedly. So I may have to check that out. Shenmue, another thing we may stream eventually? Question mark? Keep in mind, up until recently, my computer was a potato. Hell, like, this one isn't even a pro gaming machine, it's just works better than my laptop, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you Shenmue 1 and 2, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. We have to meet my favorite character in that, overdramatic Yakuza guy. He has one line, and it's great. Like, I think every single day I talk to that guy just to see if his dialogue would change. It didn't, and I didn't care. Okay. Yeah, Yakuza is one of those franchises where, like, everyone I know who's played it has been like, Lantern, have you played that yet? No. Smack yourself outside the head.
I'll just boop you instead.
Hey.
Welcome, child. Let us pray.
We shall pray.
Let us pray on Pisha.
Pisha.
Actually, for the birthday dinner, we went over to the rail yard, which was not the original thing my mom had in mind, because basically the way this worked was my mom was like, you're having a birthday celebration whether you want it or not. So she's like, we're gonna go someplace in Oklahoma City because it's closer to where most of the people you're inviting live. And so, like, she was like texting people, and when she was talking to Ginny about it, Ginny was like, you know, he keeps talking about the rail yard, and we've only been the one time. Can we just do that? And I was like, yes, that sounds great. So basically, we each tried different restaurants. Like, one of my friends got stuff from 1884, the Whiskey Lounge. I got stuff from the taco place. Ginny and Tony went to Gogi Go. Two other friends of mine went to the burger place. Sadly, the pizza place was not open. We were like, oh, that's a shame.
Go!
I
Octavius.
I love games that play around with, like, job systems in RPGs and just introduce, like, really weird jobs. That's part of the thing I love about DQ7, because it has an utterly insane amount of jobs, and some of them it's like, why do you have this? Pirate and Sailor are distinct classes in DQ7, but, like, in modern reimagination, reimaginings of RPGs. I love when you get things like criminal, cop. Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I got a new set of crunchy math rocks and a bunch of fun food stuff to play with so far. And then I bought myself Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Still annoyed that nobody told me that Giant Fish is a Warlock patron now.
Monkey! That's Momo from Avatar on steroids.
Oh, that thing. So, you may have remembered me talking about, with Sirat about how some of the monsters in DQ2 were absolutely broken.
Mm-hmm.
A version of that thing, which was introduced in DQ2, there are different versions of it. It was the Bat Boon. The Golden Bat Boon, which is in the, last dungeon. It will randomly cast when it feels like it's something called Sacrifice. And what this does is, it kills the Golden Bat Boon, and also kills your entire party.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, you'll run into groups of like 4 or 5 of these things, and they are brick shit houses of HP. So it's like, oh, there's a whole ton of these monsters that can instantly kill us, and there are only 3 of us. Great. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. That was definitely some... DQ2 wasn't really play-tested, because it was a very quick turnaround time. I also love hilarious summons.
Oh, look how steepy he is.
Aw, Steepy Time.
Steepy Octavius.
I would love... I'm pretty sure this exists in Japan. I would love a giant beanbag chair that was a king slime.
That would be cool.
Japan gets all the good Dragon Quest merch.
That's some of the good Pokemon merch. Like, they had the big Appleton plushies.
Yep. Appleton, the greatest Pokemon.
Yes.
I was not expecting to get Pokemon Shield. Like, I was hearing mixed things about it, and I looked at it and I was like, it looks okay. I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy it if I got it, but I don't feel like paying $60 for it. And then Courage sent it to me, like, shortly before the plague kicked into high gear, because it's like, I don't think you're gonna be able to visit your girlfriend, so here's a consolation prize. I thoroughly enjoyed Pokemon Shield. I'm glad I'm not the one who paid for it. That said, I absolutely pre-ordered Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I paid full price for it. I've made peace with that. I'm tempted to pre-order Pokemon Legends. I'm also tempted to pre-order Metroid Dread, although I may just wait to see if someone gets me that for Christmas. I'm very weird about pre-ordering. I'll pre-order random-ass things.
Yep.
Well, like, you'd think that I'd have pre-ordered Metroid Dread, just because of how hyped I am for that game.
Here we go!
Also, it's weird that we live in a timeline where a Metroid game is getting more pre-orders than, like, several Pokemon games.
Tsarevna, you are too much perilous. Please to promise me you will not act with such abandon.
No promises!
I promise nothing because I am made of kick-ass and Russian.
Yes.
This ends
Bruce?
Well, like one of the games I've pre-ordered, like 2 of the games I've pre-ordered in my time were Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which isn't a bad game. It didn't necessarily gel with me. The big issue I had with that was the controller really hurts my hand. So I got to a certain point and like I physically couldn't play it anymore because I was like, I will not be able. I need this hand to function to do my job. And then Fire Emblem Three Houses was another game I had pre-ordered because I have friends who are super into Fire Emblem, and it's like I kind of want to see what this is all about, and it looks like a really cool game. I played like 2 hours of it, and I enjoyed it. The problem is, there is a lot in that game and a lot to keep track of, and it's like, the game is so huge that like I started having panic attacks about it. So for the time being, that's on loan to Ginny and Tony, because Tony freaking loves that sort of game. I may ask for it back sometime in the future, I may not. Like, it's not something I'm worrying about right this second, because I've got plenty of other games that I need to play that I barely have time and energy to play anyway, so yeah. Again, I haven't even cracked open Mario Odyssey. Like, I'm not expecting Pokemon Brilliant Diamond to wow me. I have played the Sinnoh games. I know more or less what I'm in for. Still, I'm gonna be sharing this adventure with Star, and we're gonna be enjoying it, I think.
Yeah.
You came up with the best nickname for our starter.
Yep.
This is the greatest plan! Oh god, Are you guys familiar with Henry Stickmin? If you two are not familiar with Henry Stickmin, you either need to play it or watch our LP of it.
Yep.
I'm good with either. I feel like Henry Stickmin is absolutely a Brit game. Like, I'm not convinced you didn't write the damn thing. So many jokes in that game are like, Brit. We will absolutely get another Pimps Ahoy in Pokemon. So the Henry Stickmin games are basically animated choose-your-own-adventure games, and they reference everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And they are hilarious.
Don't let me down.
You know, over on Star's YouTube channel, we did an LP of it with Dork Princess and Sarad, and we did that in what, 2 sessions?
Yeah.
All of the Henry Stickmin?
Yeah, because it was one for like the original stuff, and then another one for the finished one, the sequel.
Yeah. It is absolutely hilarious. Like, the most fun in the game is like, how many hilarious ways can you die?
Yep.
Falcon Punch!
Aw.
Here we go!
Yeah, you will. It won't take you a lot of time to go through it all, but you will absolutely enjoy it, I feel like.
Yep.
You... Pretty much the entire LP is just us laughing our asses off the entire time.
Yep. Partially for what was going on, and partially, you know, for some of Dork's reactions to getting references.
Yep.
Like, she got so excited when she got the D&D reference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she absolutely did.
Yes!
Oh.
Help me out here. Something about Yggdrasil reminds me of a certain mysterious rock and roll.
So, DQ Heroes is available on several platforms. The PC version is, buggy.
A little bit, yeah, because, like, we've had problems with it crashing in the midst of boss fights.
Let me check something real quick.
Yeah, I don't recall if it's on Switch.
I think it's on the Switch, but only in Japan. Let's see here. I can type Dragon Quest Heroes. Oh wow, it's cheap on Amazon for PS4. Both of them are cheap on Amazon for PS4. Welcome to part 65 of Henry Stickmin.
Dork is screaming.
Yep. I love those moments in LPs where we just wind up wasting time, and it's completely unintentional. Like the bus in Mario RPG over on Surat's channel.
Yeah. Or the whole of the 1,000-Year Door on mine.
1,000-Year Door was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dork and I get super distracted, but it was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Oh my! That monster looks terribly vicious. Be careful, everyone.
Oh, Gladiator. Hell, Gladiator.
No, I'm not looking up other Dynasty Warriors style games. What are you talking about?
Of course not. So now I eventually gotta get back to the one Fire Emblem one you got me.
Yeah. I got you that because this wasn't available for Switch here.
Yeah.
And the original Hyrule Warriors was like $80 for some insane reason.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
1-0 to us.
Was tempted to get you Age of Calamity, actually. Now that you have Breath of the Wild, I may still get you Age of Calamity.
I still need to break out Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Mainly because I've been hearing that it's not the best for Switch Lite.
Yeah, I could see that.
Octavius is doing pretty good. Oh, thank you for poisoning me. Also, these particular Drakis look like Mike Wazowski if he had wings and 2 eyes.
I can't believe we're getting attacked by Mike Wazowski.
Also, hello to Robert Games.
Hello!
Oh wait, you're one of my dudes. I can read. Alright, so it looks like we just got a few up here.
Run, Po Titties, run!
Yeah, unfortunately this doesn't have the zoom crystals here.
Well, that's frustrating.
I know, right? I gotta run all the way there. I mean,
The game led me to believe that this would be a major mechanic.
These guys are just knocking on the door like, hi, we got Girl Scout cookies.
Someone's knocking on the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking on the door.
It's Barnacle
Someone's
Bill
ringing...
the Sailor.
I was referencing Paul McCartney. I don't know what you're referencing.
Popeye.
Paul McCartney, my least favorite Beatle. Which isn't to say he's bad or anything, it's just I like all the other Beatles better than him. Pretty much my order is like George, Ringo, John, and then Paul. I don't know how this happened.
But what about Shep?
There are actually a couple people who are considered honorary fifth Beatles. Jeff Lynne is one of them. God, what? This is gonna... Hang on. Honorary fifth Beatle. Like, the name will... George Martin is considered a fifth Beatle. Let's see here. Where? Billy Preston! That's the name I was looking for. Billy Preston.
Be lucky.
Wow, he played on Let It Be. Nice.
Buzz, buzz, I'm a bee. Oh, whoops.
Eric Clapton is apparently considered in the running for fifth Beatle title, although he's probably one of the ones with the weaker claims.
No, I didn't accidentally exit out. What are you talking about?
Goddess speed.
Oh, we're still at Yugoslav. We're gonna run into a brick wall. Oh boy! This is gonna hurt.
A man walked into a bar. Ouch.
The Grizzle's crown is beyond this door.
Okay, let's go. I'm going first this time.
Oh, Bluey! Crikey, what the X-Who's problem?
I am large and angry.
Well, this don't look too clever. Old Brickface over there ain't gonna let us through, is he? We're not gonna get in with him on the door. If the Guardian will not allow us to pass, then we must pass through the Guardian.
I was gonna make a joke about that, and you did it for me, game.
Well, let's see if this will crash.
No one mentioned anything about a gatekeeper. You don't think this means...
I misheard what she said.
Alas, I fear that it might. Yggdrasil's crown may already have
Yeah,
been infiltrated.
Eric Clapton actually wound up marrying George Harrison's wife. He also, he was the guitar solo on While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and he ended up performing with each of the Beatles individually on record solo albums. Even after he married Patty Boyd Harrison, he still wound up being like one of George Harrison's best friends, which is that's certainly a thing. But like the more I read about Eric Clapton, the more I'm like, he's kind of a colossal douchebag. Oh yeah, Layla was absolutely about Patty Boyd Harrison, as was pretty much the entire Derek and the Dominoes album. Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs was about Patty Boyd in some fashion. One of my favorite Eric Clapton related anecdotes. So in America, there was a guitarist, Duane Allman, who is considered one of the greatest guitarists who ever lived. He died way too young. It was really unfortunate. The Allman Brothers were an awesome jam band. Anyway, Derek and the Dominoes were touring, and they hadn't released an album yet, but they were touring, and Duane Allman was like, "Oh, Clapton is God, I've got to go see him." So he goes and watches a Derek and the Dominoes concert, and it's great, it's amazing, because Derek and the Dominoes is full of fantastic musicians, including Eric Clapton. After the show, Duane Allman managed to get backstage and was chatting up with the band, and he was like, "Look, I know you guys are all really cool and really talented. I was wondering if, like, I could just, like, sit up and jam with you sometime." And Eric Clapton, who, keep in mind, is a raging egomaniac. Eric Clapton is very much convinced that he's not Eddie Van Halen levels of crazy, but he was pretty full of himself.
Yes.
In terms of how he feels about how he plays the guitar. Basically, Eric Clapton went, No. Duane Allman, you are not going to play with us.
Something strange is afoot with us.
We are going to record an album with you. Like, that's
Itching for another round, huh?
that's how good Duane Allman was. Like, Eric Clapton was like, I would be honored to play alongside this man. Friggin' Golem. Why?
I know, why did you have to regenerate, you bastard?
Hadouken!
It only did 1 damage.
Let's keep whacking it and see what happens, shall we?
We have beaten him into submission. Now is our chance.
You know what? I think we might be able to send him flying. Literally.
So that's the gimmick, we gotta knock him off the edge.
Ah. Ow.
Yeah.
I remember there was also a Starship Troopers game. I don't think it was good.
Here we go!
There were actually a couple of guitarists who Eric Clapton was like, I wish I was that good. The other one who jumps to mind is hang on a sec while I look something up. I think I remember the name. Peter Green from Fleetwood Mac. Let me make sure that's actually who I'm talking about.
Bianca is right. If we keep fighting our hardest,
Yeah, Peter Green. Like Peter Green was another musician where Eric Clapton was like, I wish I was that good. But Peter Green was also legit underpants on his head crazy.
was never an option.
Like Peter Green, so Fleetwood Mac has very distinct eras, and it sounds very different depending on when you're listening. Peter Green was like the original guitarist for Fleetwood Mac. Oh, it's you.
Yep.
So,
hello, Inigo Montoya.
At last we meet again.
Wait, isn't that him? You know, the one from the arena in Colossia.
It sure is. I've been looking forward to this.
A moment. But of course, the self-satisfied swordsman. So, despite your protestations to the contrary, you were with the Lightlings all along.
Nope, but I signed up with them. Figured they'd lead me straight to you, and they sure didn't disappoint. Time to pick up where we left off. Let's go!
Please do desist. Prior to combat, let us make inquiries of him and determine his identity.
Seconded. And I would know what business he has with us Lightlings.
Why does Elena have the brain cell?
Because she's awesome.
Do not fret, little ones. I need to tell you everything.
I could just
good,
you
plot
up.
dump.
Yes. Time for monologue.
It seems only right that I introduce myself.
So one day, little Billy was on the playground. What the?
Velasco. Last and great.
I'm sorry, should I know you?
Children of the night.
The children of the night. Isla spoke of a force. I take it your people stand against the children of the light.
So, you have learned something of the world's true nature since last we met.
You were clearly a Dracula, sir.
Yeah, he's even got the same mustache as him.
Of the centuries of oppression my people have suffered. At the hands of
Oh god, it's all been an allegory for racism this whole time! Your hair is stupid.
Long time ago, under the guidance of the goddess, your noble ancestors conspired to attack the father of the children of night, the great black dragon.
Durgan?
By their treachery, my master was robbed of his strength and sealed away against.
So you were children of Durgan. Okay, we have Durgan kids. I'm fine with them doing whatever they want. I motion that we go to get pizza.
Exactly.
And only light. And monsters began.
We still need to do longest journey sometime.
We do.
Oh god, we have a list of games to stream in LP, and it's ridiculously long, and it only gets longer.
Are you saying that monsters are meant to attack humans? I refuse to believe it. It's not in their nature.
How wrong you are. It was not just the monsters your kind corrupted, my dear. The very fabric of the world itself was warped. Warped by the unjust actions of the children of light. I crave but one thing, that the natural balance be restored. That the darkness be allowed to retake its rightful place in the world.
He's going to hurl that thing at Yggdrasil. Not if I can help it.
No, wait!
My dear Lightlings, you make it too easy.
Oh no, we've been attacked by Master Asia. To you fans of G Gundam who get that, thank you for being here.
This altar is a thing most sacred. Only the children of night and light may approach it. What better place than this to set my trap? Lightlings, witness the power of the circle of night.
So that's bad, right?
I'm assuming.
Plunge Yggdrasil into darkness is to plunge the children of light into darkness also. Now, down you go. To the blackest depths of night.
No, I won't.
I feel like this is a bad thing.
What in?
You tried, Helix.
Yeah, so that was a thing.
An amusing interlude. but
Dork
just a
screaming,
little
"My
too far
boy!"
fetched. As if a heel slide would bear the circle of light. What joy! What pleasure! What sweet satisfaction!
Is no one gonna do anything?
Let your minds and your bodies drink in the darkness and relinquish.
This just feels like Mega Man Battle Network 4 now. Or 5. One of those.
But there's no ostrich.
Are you Dr. Regal? I think you're legally required to tell us if you're Dr. Regal.
My God, the great black dragon shall rise again!
Listen, you must promise me that you will never let him win.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Let me guess, we're gonna have to mirror match bro titties later.
Probably.
Idiot. He's at the last of his strength.
And I'm assuming,
I'm
assuming if we had switched, if we started with bro titties, po titties would have been the one that got taken.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey! He never rains, but he pours, eh?
Oh, this looks bad. There are more arriving by the second.
Hello, cleavage.
Come on, this way.
So yeah, Peter Green was the original singer and guitarist for Fleetwood Mac, and it was originally like a blues rock band. And Peter Green was a really talented musician.
It's time for us to go.
The thing is, he started to believe that he was the second coming of Christ.
It's all right.
I don't mean this in an egotistical sense. I mean this in, he legit was going crazy and thought he was the second coming of Christ, and was like, giving away all his money and possessions and all the band's money and possessions, because he thought he was literally Jesus. So finally, like, the band had to have him committed, which was a shame, because again, he was an immensely talented musician. And then they were down a singer-slash-guitarist.
Can you blame me?
I think they went through a couple of smaller, lesser-known iterations during that, and then they heard Buckingham Nicks and recruited them as a package deal. And that's the era that most people know. Oh my god, she's maturing.
This is no time to be blaming yourself. If anyone
This is time to be blaming a Dracula.
It is I.
Your Majesty.
In this world of ours, there live certain stout-hearted souls, warriors, charged with the sacred task of protecting the children of the light. Guardians. And I, your humble king, count myself among their number. Being such, It has ever been my sworn duty to protect the two of you, come what may.
But weren't they your bodyguards?
Yeah, they were.
You're saying you were supposed to protect us?
Just so. All the rulers of my line have held this self-same honor. And yet, alas, I was unequal to the task. I failed in my duty, and one of my charges came to harm. No! I shall dwell no more on such woe!
Well, that was quick.
Okay, that happened.
It's like, oh my
Are you
god,
saying there might be
I
a way to
failed
bring him
in
back
my
to us?
role as a guardian.
I know not.
This is not the time
But there
for
can be no harm
squabbles
in
and
seeking
sadness.
counsel. The goddess
This is a
may
time
yet
for
provide.
pizza!
You say the goddess. Would I be right in thinking you mean the same goddess who sealed away the dark dragon?
Do me a lemon. What chance you got of speaking to a bleeding goddess?
There is a place in this wondrous world of ours.
Okay, what the hell
where
is
the children
lemon
of light
rhyming
may go to
slang
hear her
for?
speak. A sacred tower known as the Pinnacle of Light. I have never visited the Hallow Spire myself, but legends tell that at its very top stands an altar wherein the goddess dwells.
So if we go there, we might be able to save Yggdrasil and help bring him back as well.
You must journey thither, and I for one shall journey.
Thither.
Thither.
And I, noble friends,
Thither.
I will adhere to you until our journey's very end, as shall we all. Well, is this not
I
so,
ship it.
friends?
Yep.
Hey,
I guess.
Truly we are blessed!
The
Never
king
were
is
more
clearly
dependable
some form of
companions.
ham beast. He is a ham elemental. He is made of ham.
I thought we established he was courage.
And it's settled.
He has more
Pinnacle of
ham
Light.
than a Smithfield chop.
Okay, apparently that means smart.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious to see how we got there. Cockney, slang, lemon. Oh, lemon tart. Okay.
right.
I see.
What?
Oh no, Helix is missing.
It turns out Helix is God the whole time.
Yeah, wouldn't that be the twist?
If we find that out later, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Hello, Ducky.
Hello, Ducky.
Here you are. See you soon.
Watcher!
Hello, Kinky Bondage Man.
Hello.
Be lucky!
I'll try.
Hello, Muppet.
The kingdom needs your help.
His name was Yoda. He was a Muppet. These are the only words I know. To this parody, you'd
Happy
know.
hunting!
At the Star Wars Cantina. Craziest things you've ever seen. At the Star Wars Cantina. Music and blasters and old Jedi Masters at the Star Wars. Do 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 do. This is funny because you've never seen Star Wars. In a series of murder mystery novels that I enjoy, a couple of characters have Cockney rhyming slang nicknames, and like one of the characters is nicknamed among the criminal class is Push, which is rhyming slang for push comes to shove, gov. The other guy's nickname, which he hates by the way, is More. It's like, what is
Take care.
why do you call him this? Do you think he's like
I hope you
dark
are.
skin? No, it stands for More the Merrier, Barker's Terrier. Damn it.
Congratulations.
Wow, we defeated 10,000 monsters already.
Woo!
Congratulations.
We broke 100 signs. Wait, wrong game.
Please take this. Please take this.
Oh yeah, the music is definitely very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Please take this.
Like,
Please.
I
take
can't
this.
name any of the specific songs from Dragon Quest, but, like, it's a super memorable soundtrack and super catchy and super just inspiring. Like, I can name more individual Final Fantasy songs probably, which isn't saying much, but like, I absolutely adore the music from Dragon Quest games.
Well, hello.
Like, this song has shown up in several games. In any game where... I think in most of the games at this point it shows up.
Alright, let's go.
Because it was either in the original version or the remakes of them. But Patty's Party Palace is a thing in most of the games at this point. Because you have more than 4 party members.
Don't be a stranger.
And Patty shows up in any game where that's the case and lets you change party.
Hello there. Some post
Like,
for you.
most of the songs in this game are taken from other Dragon Quest games, and I have no problem with that. Basically, the Dragon Quest formula is considered like Yuji Horii, Akira Toriyama, and composer for every game whose name I can't remember. I'm so sorry.
What?
Yeah, I'll sometimes use like relaxing Dragon Quest music to go to sleep. Although, on one of those particular videos, that backfires on me because one of the songs they use is the Dragon Quest 1 dungeon music, which actually causes me physical discomfort. So I immediately have to change to a different thing for that. That actually came up in Surat's LP of DQ1. Like he got to one of the dungeons, and I'm like, oh, right, I remember this song. Excuse me while I go throw up.
Kind of like how when we were doing Breath of Fire 3, for some reason the goos bouncing in sync made him nauseous.
No, the goos when they desynced made me nauseous. When they were going in unison, it was fine. When they stopped bouncing in unison, I got seasick.
Yeah, we're actually about to wrap up too, just because it's almost 11 here as well for me, and Lantern and I have work tomorrow.
Alrighty, so yeah, we can. Now's a good wrapping up point.
Yeah.
So shout outs as always. Thanks to Britt and JT for joining us for this stream.
Yes.
We stream every Sunday, so I'm glad you guys made it. Next week we're going to be doing something a little different.
Well,
because
slightly.
because it's going to be the JKLantern Day celebration, more or less.
Yes.
But as always, if you like our stuff, check out Star's YouTube channel, StarPrincessHLC, where we have not just these streams, but we also have LPs and other random-ass videos we do. There should be another Foob Venture video going up, possibly?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes, that should be Wednesday.
Yep, we also have a Discord server if you want to hang out with us. The information for that is on the YouTube channel and in the Twitch channel, for that matter. So if you're on Discord, feel free to come hang out with us. Likewise, we're on several other YouTube channels. We're in LPs by our friend Yorkshire Raven, and also our friend Surat. Surat is currently doing several games, but we're in his Octopath Traveler LP. Over on Ravens, we just wrapped up Night in the Woods and are going to be starting up some other stuff. Likewise, us and several friends are involved in musical projects. Star, Surat, and I are in Super Mario Galaxy the Musical, which is over on the game Rec Room. Several of our friends are in Lemon Light Productions, who are doing the indie game song package, which a song for Requen is going up next week, which I'm super hyped for. Don't know what it is, but I'm hyped for it, because I adore Requen. Several of our friends are in Fire Emblem Song of Heroes over on Juno Songs. Several of our friends are in Hat in Time the Musical on Bright Torch Productions. And if you like our opinions on video games, sometimes we write crap for the Game Creator. Have I missed anything?
Shout out to Lantern for being best beep.
We usually start around, on Sundays, it's usually around
7:30 to 8:30, or 7:30 to 8 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
PM.
And please, you guys are always welcome to be
Yes.
in these streams. Yeah, seriously. You are two of my favorite people, so please.
No, we don't get tired of watching this.
Seriously, we don't. This is an awesome opening cutscene.
Yeah.
Plus, Dragon Quest just sparks joy, so seeing this, I'm always like, oh my god, those monsters! Oh my god, that guy! Oh my god, that guy! We haven't found her yet.
No, she's like one of the last ones we can get, and then there's an optional one we can get.
Who we absolutely should, because he's one of the best characterized people in the franchise. God, seriously, I love this game franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I am hyped for whenever Surat gets to Dragon Quest IV.
Yep. And with that, good night, everybody.
Good night.